Now, 6 phases. What does it break down? And it doesn't actually take that long because each phase is quite short, right?
Right. So the 6 phase is designed to be 15 minutes, 15 to 17 minutes. That's what it usually takes. But I believe that in that 15 to 17 minutes, you gain the same benefits as hours of regular meditation because of the precision protocols that are in play. So the 6-phase meditation is based on rewiring your sense of being to optimize 6 different aspects of being human. Now, these aspects look like this. The first is compassion and kindness. We started this interview with me sharing a story of your kindness. Kindness is such an important thing. And if we were able to train kindness as a muscle, not only do we go forth and make the world better, but we feel better in the world. We see other human beings with trust, with honor, with love, and it makes life so much better. So that's the first one. It's called the circle of compassion. The second phase is super simple to understand. It's a gratitude practice. Gratitude, according to science, is the human characteristic most associated with feelings of well-being. So gratitude is something you want to train, and like a muscle, you can train it. The third is forgiveness. In my book, I call this becoming unfuckwithable. Forgiveness means you forgive life and you forgive yourself for anything traumatic or troublesome that happened in the past. You know, there's a famous story about Nelson Mandela. I was just watching a movie about him on the plane right here, Long Walk Home. When Nelson Mandela walked out of prison, he knew that if he didn't forgive his jailers, he would still be in a prison of his own mind. And so he invited his jailers to come and break bread with him. Forgiveness frees you. But not only that, forgiveness has a strange biological effect. It actually improves athletic ability. It helps lift you out of depression. It helps you sleep better. It heals back pain. And I can go on and on and on in the science of forgiveness. So the first 3 phases of the 6th phase are compassion, gratitude, forgiveness. These 3 qualities are so important for putting you in the right state of mind. Overall, I call these 3 states the practice of blisscipline. The idea that the most important thing we can do on a daily basis is to be blissful. Blisscipline means that you are disciplined about your bliss. Blisscipline.
Okay.
So the first 3 phases are all about blisscipline, present state emotions. But now you go to the next 3 phases. And the next 3 phases are the phases of creation. Because in today's world, you don't just want to be sitting in a meditation pillow, being all blissful. We need to go out there. We need to create. We need to invent. We need to be entrepreneurs. We need to help heal the world. And that's what phase 4, 5, and 6 are about. Phase 4 is about seeing and visualizing your life 3 years out with vivid clarity, so it pulls you forward. Phase 5 is about commanding your perfect day. So your day unfolds in the right way so that you're moving towards your vision. And phase 6 is really simple. It is a prayer to God or whatever higher power you believe in to bless you and your day so that everything unfolds as it should be. This stacked together is the 6th phase meditation. And it's become really popular among athletes, among professional athletes. It's been written about in Billboard magazine as a meditation protocol used by many R&B stars. It's been blowing up. And so this year I decided to write a book about it.
Wow. And how do you time each phase, or do you just kind of go through it in your mind?
No, you go through it in your mind. Each phase is about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
So the whole meditation, including the time it takes you to relax and then come out, is going to be about 15 to 17 minutes.
Okay. How do you have to come up with new things to be grateful for, new things to forgive, or can you repeat the old ones? I'm just curious. Just on some details.
So those are two different aspects, right? So let's first talk about compassion. So with compassion, it's always the same protocol because we have the same people around us. We have our teammates, we have our family, you have your wonderful children. I always start that phase with seeing the face of my daughter or my son, and you feel the love for them in your heart. This is a technique from the HeartMath Institute. And the scientists at the HeartMath Institute found that when we close our eyes and visualize the face of someone we love, it actually changes our heart resonance. You can measure heart resonance on your Aura ring, but there is a real effect on your heart resonance just by seeing the face of someone you love. Now, as you feel that love in your heart, you go through a simple Zen Zen Roshi practice called loving kindness meditation, and you expand that love into wider and wider circles until the love encapsulates all of planet Earth. Now that's always the same, because we have the same people around us, right? Mm-hmm. But when you come to phase 2, which is gratitude, it's good to always pick different things. I like to focus on gratitude from the last 24 hours. You want to focus on different things, and you want to go deep into the feeling, like really, really, really feel that feeling of gratitude. And it can be something small. It can be the fact that your child hugged you and just said something kind about you that morning before he left for school. But you want to really feel that. It causes an instant elevation in your feelings of bliss. There was a study done, I believe it was UCLA, or one of the universities of California, and they had 2 groups of people, a control group and a gratitude group. The gratitude group had to write down something they were grateful for on a journal for 30 days in a row. And what they found is at the end of 30 days, the gratitude group, even though it took them 1 or 2 minutes to write these things down, they were 25% happier. But the funny thing is, 9 months out, they were still happier than the control group, even though some of them had no longer practiced gratitude. Gratitude seems to have a long-term effect on happiness and a dramatic effect on happiness. 25% happier without 25% more money or 25% more possessions, just from reflecting on what made you happy the previous day. So that's gratitude. It's always changing. And then forgiveness, it depends on what you're trying to forgive. If it's something simple, you might fully forgive that act in one session. But if it's something traumatic, someone who hurt you way back in the past, it could take as many as 30 or 60 days to truly forgive that person. But you work at it, chipping away at the negative thoughts, bit by bit by bit, until it completely goes away.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.